film from out there.
Well, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm going to touch you, mate. Then you're
get your hand off me. Wait.
now.
Let's have a chat first.
No.
Don't touch me again, by the way.
No,
No, I'm not going to turn no camera off.
Touch you now
No, you certainly won't. You're not going to touch me. Don't touch me.
And you're not.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You need to leave now.
Don't touch me. What are you going to do?
I'm going to escort you out.
No, you're not. Don't
you
touch
need to
me.
leave here now,
No,
mate.
I'm not leaving anywhere, mate. Don't touch me. Don't just come and touch me.
You need to leave here now.
No, man. Let's go. Why will you arrest me? Do I not have an implied right of access to be here?
No, you don't.
Look at all these people. Look, under duress. Yeah, now you want to shout now. Now you want to shout. Under duress.
Let's go.
But don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm leaving. No, you don't touch me. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me.
No, I won't.
Can you get your hand off me? Can you get your hand off me? You get your hand off me. Get your hand off me, man. Get your hand off. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. How am I causing a disturbance? How am I causing a disturbance? Get your hand off me. Why are you all putting your hands on me? Yeah.
Welcome back. In today's video, we're examining another police encounter that demonstrates how differently these situations can unfold when a member of the public has a solid understanding of their legal rights. The footage comes from Kohlberg's, one of the UK's best-known public auditors. And if you'd like to watch more of their content, you'll find a link to their channel in the description below. If you enjoy detailed analyses like this and haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so. What starts as a routine filming session outside a police station soon takes an unexpected turn when plainclothes officers intervene, make physical contact, and begin raising the possibility of an arrest. Rather than responding with frustration, the auditor remains calm throughout, carefully explaining the concept of implied public access, the role of clear signage, and why recording in an area that is openly accessible to the public is, in his view, entirely lawful. With the situation escalating almost from the outset, let's take a closer look at the footage and see exactly how the encounter develops.
I'm just making a video.
It's a police station, blood. You're going to have to come out onto the path.
Why? There's an implied right of access through here, though.
Mate, it's a police
station. Are you
station.
smoking?
Yeah, I'm smoking, mate. This is a police station.
I'm aware of that.
You're not allowed around here. I'm going to escort you out into the road. You can film from out there.
Well, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm going to touch you, mate.
No, get your hand off me. Wait. Let's have a chat first.
No.
Don't touch me again, by the way. No, I'm not going to turn no camera off.
I will touch you now.
No, you certainly won't. You're not going to touch me. Don't touch me.
And you're not allowed within here, mate.
But there's nothing stopping me from coming here. I understand this. No, mate, listen, just wait.
No, you wait.
No, you wait. You just come up to me and touch my hand and just touch me.
If you don't leave now, I'm allowed to smoke, mate.
Yeah.
Okay? Just like you are.
You're not going to touch me again, though, are you? You're not going to touch me again, though, are you?
You're going to walk away?
Potentially.
Well, then we can leave together. Come on.
But why is there...
You're not allowed around here. This is your last warning, okay? I've given you fair warning, all right? This is a police station. You are now a security risk. Okay?
Why am I a security risk? Then you should close this gate then. Why is this gate open then?
You need to leave.
There's nothing stopping. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You need to leave now.
Don't touch me. What are you going to do?
I'm going to escort you out.
No, you're not. Don't touch me.
You need to leave here now,
mate.
mate.
No, I'm not leaving anywhere, mate. Don't touch me. Don't just come and touch me.
You need to leave here now.
Nah, man. That's not how you do it. Speak nicely. We can have a conversation and maybe you'll leave.
I've told you.
Yeah, and
this is a restricted area.
I'm trying to explain something to you.
I've told you.
Under the Criminal Justice Act, this becomes a public place.
Mate, can you send a couple of lads down here? We got someone filming in the yard, refusing to leave. Thank you.
You identify yourself, please.
I already have.
You just flipped the little thing. I
didn't
see it. What's your name?
I've shown you my ID.
What's your name? I need to make a complaint. All right, PC
Make
Davis.
a complaint. Oh yeah, can you? Yeah, we need to get this lad out of here. He's filming in a restricted area.
Oh right, okay. You can't film me, mate.
I can film here.
No, you can't.
I have an implied right of access to be here.
You don't have an implied right of
I
access to be
absolutely
here.
do. Because this gate is open. What stopped me from walking? Have I jumped? Is there any signs? Is there any signs?
And so can I help you? And you shouldn't be here, okay? You've jumped up straight away and gone.
No, you've jumped up. You put hands on me.
Yes,
you put hands on me. Yeah,
mate.
and you can escort me without having to put hands on me. This is why I'm going to stay.
How would you like me to escort you without
As in you
putting
talk
hands on you?
nicely.
I've told you to leave.
Yeah, well, you didn't ask nicely, and I'm trying to explain why I'm here.
I don't have to ask you nicely.
Yeah, you certainly do.
I've told you to leave.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Okay, and you're refusing.
I'm refusing because I have a right to be here. I have an implied right of access. There's no signage. There's no gates.
Right to be here, mate.
Davis,
okay?
listen, let me speak.
This is private property.
Let me speak.
The front of the house, okay, is a reception area where you can go and you can speak to the receptionist and you can film her all you like. And I've told you to leave, and you're not leaving. Okay.
Let me
now some people will come and escort you. Okay,
why
together with
can't
me
you escort
out of here
me?
because you're not leaving under your own accord, are you?
Okay,
you're
well,
not leaving when I've told you to leave.
From the opening moments, the encounter immediately prompts questions about the way authority is being exercised. Rather than first establishing what was happening through calm conversation, The officer rapidly progressed from a verbal challenge to physical contact, treating an area that appeared to be openly accessible as though it was automatically off limits, while issuing warnings before clearly explaining the grounds for them. The auditor responded by calmly objecting to the unwanted contact, keeping his composure, and ensuring the interaction remained in a public view where every part of the exchange could be seen and heard. As the conversation continued, he repeatedly steered the encounter back towards discussion and explanation, whereas the officer continued to rely on physical intervention. That contrast became more striking as the situation developed. The more measured and controlled the auditor remained, the more apparent the officer's impatience appeared, making the reasoning behind those actions seem increasingly difficult to justify. Rather than allowing himself to be drawn into confrontation, the auditor illustrated how staying calm, communicating clearly, and exercising restraint can often alter the direction of an encounter. When emotions are kept in check and the emphasis stays on open dialogue, it becomes far easier to assess whether authority is being exercised fairly and appropriately. As you watch the events unfold, it raises an interesting question. If you had been in the same position and experienced that initial physical contact, would you have remained where you were to continue the conversation, or would you have chosen to leave? What would have influenced your decision?
Let me explain something. There's no signage. There's no gate. I haven't hopped any fences. No, I'm being serious. There's no signage.
Area.
It doesn't say no public access.
Okay.
There's nothing like that preventing me. Okay. So this becomes a public place.
So likewise then,
there's
what makes
implied,
what makes
implied.
you
Look at this. It's implied right of access.
You think that you do have a right of access to come into a police
because there's
station
nothing
car
that preventing
park,
me. You should better
to come into a police station car park, okay?
Dude, why can't I be here? What can I possibly do here?
Because it's a security
What
risk,
could I? Do you think that I'm a risk right now?
Yes, I do, mate. I don't know who you are. You stood here filming. I've asked you to leave.
Am I being hostile?
And you become
You're the one that's being
confrontational
hostile.
straight away.
I should be scared of you.
All
You're
right,
a security risk.
Confrontational
You are a security risk.
Straight away when I've told you to come out here, I've invited you to come and speak to me on the pavement outside.
You started barking
no, I didn't,
orders
mate.
and
I
trying to put
said you
hands
could
on
come
me.
and speak to me on the pavement outside. You're the one who's refused, all right? And now you will be escorted from the premises because you're not leaving when I've advised you to do so. All right? Come on, it's time to leave. All right?
Why is it time to leave? Let me explain.
You're going to be leaving now. I've told you to leave. We can have a chat on the pavement. Is that what you're going to do?
When you come off the premises, my friend, you can film perfectly well on public property. If it's private, off you go right now. I won't ask you again pounds on you if you don't. And if you resist me, I'll arrest you. Let's go.
Why will you arrest me? Do I not have an implied right of access to be here?
No, you don't.
Look at all these people. Look, under duress. Yeah, now you want to shout now. Now you want to shout. Under duress.
Let's go.
But don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm leaving. No, you don't touch me. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me.
No, I won't.
Can you get your hand off me? Can you get your hand off me? You get your hand off me. Get your hand off me, man. Get your hand off. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me.
Here we go.
How am I causing a disturbance? How am I causing a disturbance? Get your hand off me. Why are you all putting your hands on me? Yeah, what crime is that? Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. I have an implied right of access to be there. Yes, I do, because the gate's open and there's no signage. Can you identify yourself? You just put hands on me without identifying yourself.
So stop talking. Let me explain to you then. Okay? If you want to come down to reception.
No, I don't want to come down to reception. Look.
Don't talk to me.
No, let's talk. Let's speak. Can you identify yourself, please? You just put hands on me without identifying.
I've tried to explain to you, but you're talking and talking and talking.
All right, you explain.
If you want me to speak,
I want you to explain.
If you don't, keep chatting on and get onto public property. Okay? If you want to go into reception, make any complaint you want, or ask for any access you like, you can do that.
Please explain.
There's no implied permission to enter this property.
All right, explain that then.
There's a gate here and it's a closed premises.
Explain that. Then why is the gate open?
Nothing to do with you. Is it?
Right.
I'm telling you, this is private property.
Why is there no signage?
That's all I need to tell you. Don't worry about signage. I'm telling you.
What do you mean don't worry about? Of course I need to worry about signage.
You can't be on here, okay? So, that's the end of it. Any other questions?
No.
Why is the gate open then?
Any other questions for me?
No, I've got no other questions. Would you identify yourself, please? Would you identify yourself, please? Just put hands on me.
Back over there.
So are we going to be this petty over whether I'm stood here or there? You're going to put hands on me again? You're going to put hands on me again over this, are you?
Just do it.
Why? Why do I need to just take orders? Look, I can be here. There's no signage from stopping me being here. There's no signage. Yes, there does need to be signage. There needs to be a gate.
There's no signage on my house to say that you're not allowed in it, but you know full well that it's private property.
Yes, but your house isn't paid for by taxpayers, is it? My tax pays for this. Of course, absolutely matters. You have an occupational.
Front of the property.
You talk, then I'll talk, yeah?
That brief exchange captures the central issue behind the entire confrontation. Rather than directly addressing the questions about signage and public access, the officer labeled that short exchange highlights the issue at the heart of the entire encounter. Instead of directly answering the questions about public access and the absence of signage, the officer quickly characterized the auditor as a potential risk and progressed from giving instructions to physically guiding him away, without first clearly explaining the legal or factual basis for doing so. The auditor, meanwhile, remained focused on one consistent point throughout. There were no visible signs, barriers, or clear notices indicating that members of the public were prohibited from entering the area. That single disagreement became the foundation for everything that followed. Time and again, the auditor brought the conversation back to the same straightforward question: what justified the officer's actions? Each time the officer repeated that the location was private property without directly addressing the concerns about signage or public access, the explanation appeared less persuasive. Frustration became increasingly noticeable. The tone of the interaction hardened, and the balance of the encounter continued to shift. As the level of pressure increased without equally clear explanations, visible tension gradually replaced confidence. Encounters like this often show the value of remaining calm, asking direct questions, and seeking clear reasons for official actions, because doing so can reveal whether those actions are being properly explained and justified. It also leaves viewers with a thought-provoking question. If an officer had already made physical contact with you in those circumstances, would you have stayed to continue asking about the signage and the reasons behind their actions? Or would you have decided it was time to walk away? What factors would have shaped your decision?
You have an occupational lease that you're renting this off, yeah? So, and you're doing a service for the public, so the public have got a right to access this place. I understand you may not want people to go through there, in which case you should secure it. Why are you laughing? I'm just trying to make a point.
To secure
Would you mind identifying yourself, please, before I take any advice from you?
Yeah, my name is Sergeant Kirsty Iliff. Now,
Right.
can you please step back over?
Are we going to be this petty over this?
Yeah.
Is this just for you to exercise jurisdiction?
Right, if I walk away from here now, are you going to remain on public land?
I don't know.
Okay.
Public land.
My colleagues and I are going to leave. If you come back onto private property, you will be arrested, all right?
Arrested for what?
You'll be arrested. That's not.
Arrested for what?
I'm telling you.
What
you'll be
offence?
arrested
What
for being
offence?
on private property.
What trespass? Is that not a civil matter? Why will I be arrested? You're just throwing around these threats.
Can I ask you what it is?
Doesn't matter what I'm
here
doing.
for?
Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm here doing a legal activity. There is certainly an implied right of access.
There's not an implied right of
There
access
absolutely
because you've
is.
just been told
Then why
by
don't you
me and
close
my
the gate
colleagues
then?
that you're not allowed.
So because you say so, there
There
isn't.
Yes,
So
that's
because you
correct.
say so, there isn't. I don't think so. I don't think that's right.
What is it that you're doing here?
It doesn't
what is
matter. It doesn't
that
matter what I'm
upset you?
doing. Nothing has upset me. This is not. I don't have a personal vendetta against police. I'm just exercising my right to walk around in a public space and film. I haven't come here because I've got a personal problem with him.
So what are you doing with the film? What's
Because I can film. I don't need to have a reason. It's a lawful activity. If I want to film, I will film. And I've answered your question, which is that I don't need to have a reason. I don't appreciate you smirking and doing all these things and putting hands on me. Like there was no need for that.
What?
You guys are very tense, very
If you
goony.
just listen to what we asked you to do, and just.
Yeah, but I don't need to listen to because I'm not committing any offences, am I? Am I committing an offence? Have I used any bad language or anything?
So you did.
He was just putting hands on me straight away, and then you lot have come out and you've done this. Why are none of you in uniform as well? Like, what's going on? What's going on here? Like, what's this, Stroud police station?
Who?
Stroud. How do you Stroud? Is it Stroud? I don't know. Would you mind identifying yourself, please?
Do you mind identifying yourself?
I'm certainly not going to identify myself.
Okay.
Have I committed an offence?
Okay, my friend.
Okay, where do the cars come in and out of? Just a question, Ben. Where do the cars come in and out of?
Coming out of where? Sorry.
So am I not on private property now? What, am I going to be? You're going to put hands on me again?
Obviously, you're trying to get a reaction.
I'm definitely not. It's just petty, though, isn't
You're
it?
clearly just doing it to try and get a reaction, okay? Which
Okay.
is fine, okay?
Okay.
But as my colleagues have said, you come into there again, okay? There's obviously police cars or whatever around there. We don't. It's not right that you're filming that, and
So what would be the offence if I was to go and film there?
Well, at the end of the day,
Am I obstructing anyone?
well, we've got to find out what you're. We don't know what you're.
Well, you just said I'm
Therefore-
looking for a reaction. You figured it out, haven't you?
Well, no,
This is your opinion.
I don't know what you're here for.
Well, you just said I'm here to cause a reaction.
You could be a security breach for all we know, okay? This is the problem. This is the whole point. You're going there. You could be a security, we've got to think about
What
it.
would suggest that I'm a security breach?
I don't know. You're not telling me anything about you. Why you're
Because
here?
I'm not required
why you're here. No, that's fine. But that's going to make us. If you were honest with us, we might, what you're here for.
So I don't need to explain anything, do I?
There you go.
But I'm going to ask again, where do the cars coming in and out of?
Well, if you hang around, I'm sure you'll see.
All right, you're dismissed.
As the encounter unfolded, the tension continued to build, with officers repeatedly raising the possibility of an arrest. The sergeant maintained that implied public access was not applicable, asked the auditor to provide his identity, and continued making physical contact while warning that the situation could end in an arrest. Despite the growing pressure, the auditor never lost his composure. Rather than becoming confrontational or allowing the exchange to turn emotional, he calmly questioned each assertion and repeatedly asked what legal basis supported the actions being proposed. One moment, in particular, captured the tone of the entire encounter. After being told he was going to be arrested, his immediate reply was simply, "Arrested for what?" Instead of reacting to the threat itself, he redirected the conversation to the key issue, whether there were clear, identifiable grounds to justify such a serious step. As the discussion progressed, the officer's language and physical approach became increasingly assertive, while the auditor continued to respond with measured questions in a controlled, respectful manner. That contrast became one of the defining aspects of the interaction, as each request for a clear explanation left less room for broad warnings or unsupported claims. Encounters like this demonstrate the importance of calm communication and asking direct questions when significant powers are being discussed, allowing viewers to judge for themselves whether those powers are being exercised with sufficient justification. Have you ever seen or experienced someone being threatened with arrest in a place they genuinely believed was open to the public? How do you think you would have responded in the same situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more detailed coverage of police accountability, public rights, and real-world encounters.